God's gonna make the hedge funds pay up. Ugh. So we're sitting here, we're talking about gamma squeezes, we're talking about dark pool squeezes, we're talking about all these crazy squeezes that are going on right now. Like, I'm so fired up about it, I'm just holding the camera. When I'm holding the camera, you must know something's legit because I'm holding the camera. I usually don't hold the camera, but here's what I want to say. Like I have been saying, we know this is going to take time. Why is this going to take time? Because we know the hedge funds have been on to the APE community from day one, from when AMC finally hit this $50 mark. And yeah, AMC ended a little bit lower this week, but it still kept that $50 range, and that $50 range is the point right now of surrender. I think it's safe to say right now there's a lot of people that are in AMC under $50 or over $50 right now because they've been short selling so much and they've got themselves in a little bit of a pinch right now. So guys, we can go into charts, we can go into all that, and honestly, here's what I can tell you. You know, the fact that AMC has been holding around this $50 to $60 range, and even this week breaking over $60. But what we're seeing right now, we're seeing that the hedge funds are having to short again. So people are saying, like, what can they do? When is this gonna end? This could go on for a while. You have to understand, you're up against Wall Street. You're up against one of the richest things in the world that man has ever made. You are up against that right now. That's why the ape community is so strong. That's why so many people are betting against the ape community, because no one's ever taken on Wall Street, and right now the apes have taken on Wall Street. So that's why people are making fun of this situation that, you know, AMC and investors are in right now, because they're saying it's not going to work, it's already happened. Well, it's still holding. We are seeing the hold still happen. But we know every week that goes on, we get closer to something really just popping and happening. And the fact that we're going into July here and we're still holding around this $50 to $60 range, this is really good. This is still really heavy hands we're holding right here. But the fact that we're going into July here, this will be our last little week of June here with AMC, and I really do think July could be that month that we really see something happen here, because, you know, as we grow closer and closer each day, each week, it gets closer to something actually happening to where the hedge funds lose more ground. And the obvious thing to explain the whole situation that's going on right now, the hedge funds are betting for you to sell out. They're betting for you just to say, I don't want to do this anymore, it's not looking good, I want to get out and lose patience. Because right now, we're in this little bit of a boring phase right now. You know, the big boom, the big pop already happened, you know, like it's already happened. Now we're sitting around this, you know, $50 to $60 range, and we're just playing around this, you know, $10 range here. So they are betting on people to sell out. They are betting on people just to leave it and run away. And that is happening. We're seeing that happening. I'm talking to people more and more each week that have cashed out, they're gone, they're at the beach, you know, they're done with it. They don't want to be a part of it. So we know the hedge funds are shorting on top of the shorts. We know that they're doing this right now. And the only time this is really good, what the next step could be for them when things really hit the wall for them, is when they have one of their prime brokers come and say, you know, you don't have enough liquidity to keep this going. You know, you're paying out too much for this, and maybe it's cheaper just to take the hit right now. So that's where you're waiting on the big article, the big news to break with what's going on right now. So this could take some time. You know, this may not be like a 2-week, you know, wrap it up and, you know, we're off to paradise. This could take some time because, you know, the hedge funds went into this knowing a lot more. They went into this seeing what happened to GameStop, and honestly what's still going on with GameStop there, that situation. But we're still at a great spot right now. We're still in the $50 zone, and even if it was to fall to the $40 zone, I'd still feel really good. But the fact that we're still in this $50 zone, it's still fantastic. It's just a little boring right now because not much more has happened with AMC stock at this point. But friends, I am fired up for this week. I am so fired up for this week. I cannot wait to see what AMC is gonna do. You know, I still think it's been doing really good, like I said, and I think it's gonna continue to do really good. I'm really excited to go into July here and see even bigger numbers and what could really happen here. So friends, remember, be positive, be you, and remember, the stock market is brutal, so never trust it. It'll turn its back on you. But friends, I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.